Insert dirty joke about the wife. Ah.
Revelio.
Okay, I'm gonna put you out of the room because you're being obnoxious, and now you're back up on the desk again, and you're not listening, and I'm gonna have to put you outside. That's not permitted. Come here. Yeah, you're turning it into a game now.
Revelio. Accio.
Yeah, I can't climb up that because it is a slidable objective. And I bet I can jump, though. Elf-made ivory gloves. Yeah, she's been coming in here for like she's 2 years to this house and she's never done the desk thing before. I don't know what that came from.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Oh, can I repair him with the Repario spell? Oops, wrong spell.
Reparo.
Nope. Oh, Burlock. Dude. That's funny as hell. JK, if Catchy doesn't listen. How strange.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Mother!
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Levioso.
Accio.
Can I not get over? Apparently not. Oh, says I. Surely I'm gonna need that for something out here.
Accio.
Otherwise there would be no reason to pull it out. Question though is where?
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Did it go all the way back? Huh.
Accio.
Levioso.
Yeah, I can't get up there. Alright. Well, that has me confounded.
Revelio.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Deeks
that
thinks you
explains
would
it
make a
then.
perfect
What I
corpse.
need specifically is a place
Ah,
where I can
Jesus.
catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
What's up, man?
Now, it's time to focus on
Yeah,
what
and
you
she's
need.
being really naughty. You know what she's been
Just
doing?
close
We've
your
been
eyes.
laughing about it on stream. She keeps
Imagine
jumping on the
room
desk. She's never done that
precisely
before.
as you
Like
need
10
it.
times she was like, jump
The
down,
room
jump
will
down,
do
jump
the
down.
rest.
Then she tried to go over here and get in the cubby. And she finally got on the bed and took a nap. Not really. I just used it yesterday. No, give it. I'll use it again today. Thank you.
You've given yourself quite.
Oh, is this my
canvas to
room?
work
Did I
with.
just get my own room? Is this going to be the room that I can decorate and stuff?
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
It is.
Ah, And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You've unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any identified gear that you've collected. I do have a cloak. Which I've been holding on to this whole time. I'm gonna have to go make some
You'll
espresso.
find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Man, I'm learning so many new spells.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay, well, first we've got to do this new little thingy because I got some new spells. Hold up. Conjure. Oh man, all sorts of things. Furniture, decorations. Oh my god, artwork. Seasonal decor, statues, tables, seating. Excuse me. Okay, there, it did the controller thing where it shut it all the way down to the bottom left of the screen again. A potion station. Oh my goodness, there's like... Oh! Stop doing that with the controller. Can you preview each one of these? I'm assuming these are just cosmetic versions. Aha! That's what I was looking for. Okay, and everything automatically snaps. Okay. Well, I don't know where I want to put stuff. I'm assuming I can move it after I place it. Oh, it has like a back and a front. That's interesting.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
I can't help it. I'm
Deek
slack-jawed
will be
right
here to
now.
answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
It's not my fault. Dude, I literally watched my video yesterday. I was looking for a clip from yesterday's stream, and I was doing, it was the part where we went in to do, to get the wagons. There were some wagons we had to collect, some magical wagons, and I had to fight some goblins. And I watched the video playback, and I was sitting there like this the whole time. Like, I was just slack-jawed. My mouth was just open. I'm just like, you can see my eyes going around as I'm fighting goblins, but I'm just like, I'm so enthralled that my mouth is just hanging open as I play.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Copy that.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the
Look at
room?
that. He's scrubbing the
Conjuring
floors
and
like a good little
vanishing are
goblin.
strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Deek
Good
knows
luck.
where the bodies are buried.
I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
I wasn't
You
actually
can
ready for the
acquire
next
it by
lesson. but
vanishing
I was
items here in the
just
Room of
talking to her.
Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Oh, I'm gonna have to buy the seeds I need. Yeah, I definitely want to build. I definitely want to make Mallowsweet from the Magic Neep. Who the hell is the Magic Neep?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ooh.
It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Oh, Professor Garlic, I will happily meet with you after class every day. What's up, Deeks?
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables.
It sounds like it,
Conjuration
Barbara.
can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Walls. By the way, what are utility items? Desk of description, which I already have one. Wall hangings. Wall decorations, floor decorations. Do these count, I wonder? this is gonna drive me nuts trying to place these things properly. Like trying to get them centered. Well, maybe if I just align them like so. This is gonna drive me nuts trying to align this. It's not gonna let me because of the... Alright. Is it placing them all sort of at the same level? No. That's gonna drive me nuts later. Alright, whatever. Figure it out later. Oh, but you can't align it with a nearby wall hanging. That's good to know at the very least. Okay. Floor decorations. Oh, I just saw something about a concentration budget. Conjuration budget, sorry. So that's concentration budget. Conjuration. The rug really tied it together, man.
Good work.
No!
Shall we move on?
How do I... Yeah, undo. How do I move things? Okay. Guess I'll figure that out later. Alright, where'd you go, Professor?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
Hmm.
The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item.
Okay.
You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely
Just
as
give
I
her a few minutes
demonstrate
and
how
we'll
to
change the
perform
cats
the
around.
altering spell.
Chris just came in here and almost just dropped Frodo on the floor, and he was already seeing Blanca's on his bed, freaking out. No, some other cats in my bed. We have to play. We have to play musical cats with those.
Just aim your
ones.
wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Well. No. No. There we go. So this is how we can move things around and stuff. Okay. Oh, you can scale things too? That's cool.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Alright, see you,
You
Mithril.
can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try
What?
these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Yes, please.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Dude, this is dope.
Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Oh, I'm gonna make this thing about 10. Oh, I'm gonna spend a ton of time in here. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Ooh, man. Cool moonlit ambiance. Let's try it.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Oh, that's cool. So do I just talk to him when I want to change the ambiance?
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
The Hufflepuff room is a hobbity hole. Nice. Did it just unlock another portion of the house too? Is there more stuff I can access? What? I did not know this game had like base building.
An even bigger space.
Fuck me,
How
I'm
did
gonna
that
lose so
happen?
many hours in
The
here.
room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Oh well, I guess we
Thank
need
you,
to find
Professor.
more.
I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deeks. Come here, buddy. I want to change the ambiance again.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals
Let's try
to you?
the earthy, natural earthy thing.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun changing all this stuff because we're gonna go for that the botanical look. But that's a next time project, everybody. Because I'm done with this morning's Hogwarts Legacy. I'm gonna go make an espresso, do some stretches, and be back in about 20-30 minutes, maybe less. Might just be 15. I just need to make an espresso, but we're going to switch over to do some Doom the Dark Ages, and we're going to wrap that up today because I've only got 4 missions left, which should take 2-ish hours, maybe 3. So we're going to go over and wrap up Doom the Dark Ages this morning because I need to get that game wrapped up because on Friday we're going to be starting Tainted Grail. So I got to make sure I get that game wrapped up, and then we're going to be just playing this over the next few months in between all the other things I've got going on. Because we've got Tainted Grail, that'll be the main game starting on Thursday. That'll carry us through to Dune Awakening. Then Dune Awakening gets us through most of June up until the Altars drops on the 13th, and then we've got Death Stranding on the 24th, and then that gets us into July. And then July, we may check out the new Destiny 2 expansion on the 15th. And at the end of July, we've got Tales of the Shire. So lots of stuff happening here. In the meantime, I'm going to go take a quick break, do some stretches, make my espresso, and I'll see everybody for some Doom the Dark Ages here in a few minutes. More Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow.